Hey everybody, welcome to Taco Tuesday. Tonight is our fall winter 2024 catalog walkthrough, and I'm excited for this. This is one of the most popular Taco Tuesdays that we do. It's something that you guys reference back to throughout the catalog, and it's just super fun. The catalog is our bread and butter. Okay. The catalog started the fall winter catalog for the US, Canada, region two being Europe, the UK, Ireland. In region three, which is Australia, New Zealand, they actually started the spring, summer, but the rest of us started the fall, winter, or the autumn, winter, depending upon what country you're in. And also the harvest brochure, those all started on September 1st. So just a couple days ago. Okay. How do I add a picture? I don't know. Great question. I don't know. Did I add a picture? Okay. So I'm going to show the catalog here in just a second, and then we're going to do a deep dive walkthrough of it. So let me pull up my screen. Maybe my whole thing looks different now. I don't really know why. Okay. Can you all see the fall winter catalog? Someone give me a thumbs up. Perfect. Awesome. Make it a little bigger for you. And then we're going to walk through it. If you guys will just keep letting people in as they enter the waiting room. If you have questions, drop them in the chat. I know we have seasoned consultants on here who will help answer them. I will go back at the end and answer any questions as well. Okay. So as I said, the catalog just started a couple days ago, September 1st, and this catalog goes through February 28th. Now, the harvest catalog, harvest in the US, Canada, Australia, everywhere except for, I think, maybe Australia, they call it. In one area, they call it Halloween. They don't call, I guess it's region three. They call it the Halloween catalog. But everywhere else, it's a harvest brochure. That starts September 1st as well. It is while supplies last, but the full catalog here, the fall winter catalog, goes through February 28th. You guys, fall is definitely our best selling season. And when I say best selling season, I mean by a landslide, like 70 to 80% of our sales for the whole year happen during the fall selling season. And your customers are ready for fall fragrances now. In fact, many of them were ready last month, right? That Gordy Goodness sold very, very well. But this is the time really to dial in because most people, unlike Nicole, most people love fall and winter fragrances and they're ready for their home to smell cozy and warm and all of the things. So this is really the time. Also, the catalog really is our focus. I think sometimes we lose sight of that and we put a little too much attention on these LTOs that we have. The catalog is our bread and butter and always has been intended to be our bread and butter. The LTOs are kind of the icing on the cake. They're the dessert, so to speak, but we really should be focusing the majority of our business on the catalog. It's there for 6 months. It's available for parties. Those things that, with the exception of things that are fast sellers or the back order, those things we know are around for 6 months and they're really kind of the focus. All right. So I do want to mention the September warmer of the month. You guys, this one is super, super hot. You all have seen it. It is a huge, huge seller. It is so on trend. Don't hold orders. That is not like any, I don't have any insider information on the status of it, but don't hold orders, but really make sure you are taking the time to promote the September warmer of the month because it is adorable, on trend, and doing so, so well. All right. I also want to mention a couple changes before we really dive into the catalog that we're making to our trainings from this month forward. So Taco Tuesday, that's what you all are on right now. And Taco Tuesday will stay for you all as it has been. You will notice one change though. Years ago, we did Taco Tuesday every week and it was just our organization. It was just us. And then a few years ago, a couple years ago during COVID, Hannah, Shelley, and Carol kind of asked if they could jump in and participate. And so for a few years, they participated with their groups. We are going back with the glowing, I'm going to say the glowing recommendation and endorsement of our leaders. We are going back to just doing it for our organization only. Their organizations didn't have a lot of participation anyway, so it probably wasn't the best use of their time, and they're going to pivot and do things a little differently. but you all show up for our Taco Tuesdays, and I know that you find value in them. So we will continue doing what we have done for many, many years and offer Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday is a training session on Tuesday nights, a different topic to grow your business. So we will continue doing that as we have been, but you'll just notice that you won't see Hannah, Shelley, or Carol present. Well, I might bring them in to present on one, right? But their groups won't be participating. Work It Wednesday. So as you know, we do Work It Wednesday every Wednesday, except the beginning of this month, beginning of this year, we started doing Winning Wednesday, the first Wednesday of the month. And that was still a collaboration with Carol, Shelley, and Hannah's groups. And then and that's what they offered for the community building for their people. But then we continue to do Work It Wednesday the other weeks. We are just going to go to Work It Wednesday. There will be no separate Winning Wednesday. Every week will be Work It Wednesday on the Work It Wednesday link. So nothing changes for that, except don't use the Winning Wednesday link. Work It Wednesday every week. You can always find the details about all of these on our Facebook group, and also in the flip book that Nicole sends out to anyone that I'm the SSD of. But they're always in our Facebook group under the events tab. You can always find them. Okay. Next Tuesday, in fact, our Taco Tuesday topic, we are talking all about parties. So I'm excited for that. So who's excited for the new catalog? Drop a 5 in the chat if you're excited for the new catalog. I want to see who's excited for the new catalog. I'm going to move that screen over so I can see your comments. Yeah, I'm excited for the new catalog too, you guys. It's so good. I feel like every catalog I say, this is my favorite catalog. Oh, a 20. Tasha's a 20 on excitement. I love it. Yeah, you guys, I am super excited about this new catalog. I think there's so much potential with it. Plus, I just love fall. I love the fall catalog. Yeah, Jen, they do. They just keep getting better and better. Okay. Disclaimer. I am a U.S. consultant, so I'm showing the U.S. catalog. I'm talking U.S. pricing and details. If you are not a U.S. consultant, please see your catalog for details relevant to you. Because quite honestly, there was one season many, many years ago where I tried to do a version of this for every country, and it was incredibly overwhelming and time intensive. So now I'm a U.S. consultant. We do the U.S. catalog. See your catalog. You still get the gist of most of it. See your catalog if you're not a U.S. consultant, though, right? Twice a year, we do this, though, to give you an idea of what's changed, what we're focusing on, and we really just want to keep you informed. We hope it gives you some insights, and sometimes you might pick up a few things that you miss flipping through the catalog. Many of you saw these products at SFR. Some of you even got selfies with them, but some of you haven't seen these products. So, and some of you got them early with the consultant early access kits, right? Those are fantastic. So I'm going to give you a couple pro tips. Number one, you're going to see the catalog on the screen, but you might want to grab your own catalog if you have one. I like to take one catalog per season, and I write the word desk on it, like in a Sharpie, and then I literally keep it on my desk all season. You can also buy, in fact, I didn't grab one this time, and I don't know why, but you can also buy the hard copy of the catalog, and I keep it in a little teeny, that small binder. It's like I don't know, I feel like it's a 6x9 binder, and I usually use that. Okay. So here's your catalog. Keep it on your desk at all the times. Pro tip would be you could take some little index tabs or little post-it notes, and you could mark the sections and important things in it. And then you always have it at your fingertips. Okay. Also, another pro tip, you can create your own flip book. Now you'll notice we share one with you. It was in the flip book that we sent you this month. There is a fall winter catalog flip US catalog in there, but you can also create your own on anyflip.com, and it is super simple. Or I feel like I think they use there's another one. It's like Flip Snack or something. It's tell me what it is in the chat. The dog wants out. We're just going to ignore her for a minute, and then I'll have to get up and let her out because she's going to scratch for the whole hour otherwise. Okay. Oh, let me let her out. Hold on. Hi, Grace. This is real life at my house, you guys. This is what you get, real life. All right, Steve is not here. It is real life. All right, yeah, I use Vanessa. I use AnyFlip 2 typically. It's super easy to use. There's a free version, all the things. So let's start with the cover. I love the cover. The cover, it is a real life graphic. You know, it's cozy, it's warm, it's fallish to me. I love that it focuses on our new Scentsy Air. It's gorgeous. We also have a gorgeous new warmer on the cover and a fragrance flower. So, but I do love the warm, cozy vibes, right? All right, let's flip to the next page. I'm going to kind of go page by page through here. And hold on one sec. Let me move some things over. Maybe I can share all the things I want to share with you. I have like so many things open right now, you guys. Okay. Open the cover. Now we're back to the hype for 20 years. We are Scentsy. Cheers to 20 years. You know, this is our 20th anniversary. I love that this focuses. This is such a great page for new consultants. It has our values. It has our mission statement. It has just a little bit about our company on here. I love the focus on Disney. I point that out to my customers as well. That, you know, we are the official fragrance company for Walt Disney World Resorts. We also sponsor the Dumbo ride. And we also have Smelliphants on parade in the Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World. And I love that it covers this. It also talks about our lifetime replacement warranty on manufacturing manufacturing defects, and also talks about our limited lifetime warranty on diffusers, Scentsy Go, and air purifiers. Table of contents is here also. Sometimes people just keep flipping through the catalog, can't find what they want. Just table of contents on page 3. Super easy. Some of you, I want to point out, don't realize, sometimes some of you will say, where do you get real life Scentsy pictures from? Well, you can get some pictures from the workstation, but consultants use, you know, hashtag Scentsy Life on Instagram and Facebook, and you can use the @Scentsy, right? So if you search that hashtag Scentsy Life, and there's a couple other things that people use Scentsy Snapshot too. You can pull some real life Scentsy pictures that, you know, real life pictures 100 times over are better than stock images or graphics for your promoting. Okay, so you can also drop your own photos or grab others at Scentsy Snapshot. All right, next page. Okay, so then we're right into our host rewards page on page 4 and 5. You saw last spring that we changed the verbiage and we got rid of the word host. Now it says rewards. Yes, please. It's very clean and easy. People can see, gather this much in orders, and you're going to get this. It's super simple. I love the fact that they've gotten rid of the word host, though. Nobody likes that word. People don't respond to it. Rewards. Yes, please gather this much in orders and get your shopping spree. Okay. And then it gives you some ideas, you know, get together, have fun with themes, celebrate online, on the go, in person, your way, and more real life photos. Now, I also want to draw your attention to at the bottom of that page, it says licensed products or exclusion. There's little teeny fine print at the bottom, and it talks about the exclusions for the host rewards. Sometimes people will say, like, how much is it for like half price items over a certain point? How much, like, what can I use for my host rewards? What can I use for bundle and saves? You're going to find those exclusions right here at the bottom of page 4 and 5. Okay. For example, products $85 to $189.99 require 2 half price items, not a perpetual reward and a half price. They require 2 half price items. Products over $190 require 3 half price items to get it 50% off. Also address, the Whiff Box is the only way to get half off in Scentsy Club. Scentsy Club is the only way to get that Whiff Box half off. Okay, so let's keep going. Page 6 and 7. We are spotlighting a brand new warmer here, Deep Roots warmer. It's going to be a huge seller. It's a metal warmer. The sparkle is gorgeous, and I actually have it here. I'm going to try and plug it in and show it to you. So I'm not sure how well you're going to be able to see it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to show you all the warmers at the end. That'll be easier because then I can spotlight myself and I won't have the little screen. So I'll show you all the warmers at the end. It is a metal warmer, though. The sparkle is inside of it. There's like an insert in it that sparkles. It's really gorgeous. There is a QR code on there that will show you a 360-degree view of the warmer, and you can see the sparkle behind it when it's lit. coming through the warmer. It's really, really pretty. It is a shiny, kind of copper looking metal warmer though. It uses a 25-watt bulb. It is a larger warmer at 7 inches, and it will hold all 4 cubes of wax, as you can see on the top here. Pro tip, did you guys know if you flip over the dish, it'll tell you how many cubes of wax the dish can hold? And then also, I wanted to point out on this page, I love the fact that we've kind of gone back to the verbiage where it says a worry-free fragrance experience. So some of us who have been around for a really long time love the no flame, no soot, no smoke. They talk about our wax being warmed and not burned. It's kind of a transition back to some verbiage we used to use in the beginning, and I love that. So bottom of page 7, you're also going to see the large cotton cleanups are coming back. We are still keeping these small cotton cleanups. I know. Yeah, I know, Jen. It makes me crazy when people call warmers burners too, or when they say my wax burnt. The wax doesn't burn. It only warms enough to release the fragrance of the air from the air, right? People also say, well, we use food grade paraffin wax. That's a problem. It's not a problem because we don't burn that wax, right? It's the same thing you would put over an apple in the grocery store. We just warm it enough to release the fragrance into the air. So no wax burning going on in our warmers. That's why you pour out the wax when it doesn't smell anymore. Okay, large cotton cleanups are coming back. They're back in this catalog, but they're actually on back order. They couldn't get enough of them produced quickly enough to not avoid a quick back order situation. So they are not available yet. They're hoping they'll be available. I think I feel like they said October, but I honestly don't remember. So let's see. Are the dishes, Cameron wants to know, are the dishes dishwasher safe without the wax in it? So I would never recommend putting a ceramic dish in the dishwasher. They're not sealed on the bottom. So that would be a hard no for me. A glass dish, could you put in the dishwasher? I don't know. I don't think it doesn't say it's dishwasher safe, but it's a glass dish. So off the record, and my personal opinion is I would put a glass dish that's a solid glass dish in the dishwasher, but I don't really think you need to. I've never actually needed to put a dish in the dishwasher. I do a good job cleaning them out, and our cotton cleanups do a fantastic job for that. If you get that residue or that gunk in them, I don't know if you know the pro tip, if you keep a bar of black raspberry vanilla on hand, put a few cubes in, let it warm, leave it in there for a while. Any gook you have in the bottom of your warmer beautifully comes back. It is crazy. Comes out. It's crazy how it cleans this out. Sometimes you might have to do it a second time. Yeah, people are saying in the comments, alcohol. I've never done that, but I've heard people say that. The only thing I would use a little care, like heating alcohol, right? But you're not exposing it to a flame, so probably not a problem. Scentsy swipes work wonderfully. Cotton counter clean works wonderfully as well. Yep. So lots and lots of options. I'm not going to hold this extension cord until the end. Lots of options. So I wouldn't probably put them in the dishwasher because I don't see a need to. But this is just a solid glass dish. I absolutely hard no on a ceramic warmer or in anything else. I would definitely not do that. Okay. And these are just Karen tips, right? These are not official Scentsy tips. Okay. Let's see what else. So those cotton cleanups, they are great also to drop in customer orders because people buy cotton cleanups after they use them. So grab some with host rewards, grab them half price, whatever you need to do, and then drop one in with those customer orders because it makes a difference. Okay, so now we're going to move on to fragrance category here. Starts on page 8, goes quite a few pages. Some of you know, many of you know because you've been to home office, but did you know that all of our bars are made in Idaho at the home office? If you go there, it smells amazing. It's an incredible experience. They bring the wax in on rail cars from Canada, actually, and all the bars are made on site. It's so fun to see the process. We have 10 new fragrances in this catalog. You can see them at the top of page 9. Drop in the chat and tell me what your favorite is. I love brown butter pumpkin. Now, I am a pumpkin girl. I also really like white peach and cranberry. You would not think that's a fall fragrance, but it's amazing. And I am in love with hayrides as well. Now, I asked Chuck and Dan what their favorites were. Chuck's favorite is balsam spice. And Dan's favorite is Alpine Escape. And Dan's like, I can't help it. I just love the mountains. Alpine Escape is it for me. So all the new fragrances are available in room sprays, bars, and scent circles. Okay. They are not available in pods, though. There was some confusion at SFR because they spotlighted the new Scentsy Air at SFR, and they had a room that just had the Scentsy Air in the middle of it with one of the new fragrances so we could smell it. And it was in pods, obviously, because the Scentsy Air takes pods. So many of us were like, oh, this is awesome. We're getting pods. Nope, nope. It was just to show the amazing scent throw of the Scentsy Air. So no pods for these new fragrances. There is a big shift in our spring summer catalog to our fall winter one. And if you are new and haven't been with us through a catalog transition, this season we are very, very heavy on gourmand, which is bakery fragrances, cinnamon, holiday and fall fragrances, apple, pumpkin, all the things. They sell so well this time of year. You will find the catalog is not as strong this time of year in the fruit, the light fruity, the tropical, and the floral. Now you will still find fruity fragrances in here, and you will still find a floral option or two, a few, but you will not, you will see that there's a major shift in the catalog because that is what is popular this time of year. Okay. You'll also see on the bottom of page 9, we have the holiday section. So you will also see them sprinkled in elsewhere, but these are some of our most popular holiday fragrances. Every year, I'm a little afraid some of these won't come back. So I add them to my club and then I subtract them from my club when I see they're coming back. Because I made the mistake assuming that Cozy Fireside would never go away after like 12 or 13 years. And then I got burned and it went away and I hadn't put it in my club. Okay. So we've got a few pages where our fragrances are broken down by category. You can see bestsellers listed. You can also see the notation for the new ones. There is a reminder on page 12 that you don't ever have to say goodbye to a bar because you and your customers can always add it to a club subscription and always get your bar while it's still available before it discontinues. On the bottom of page 15, we've got a little section that talks about scent. Okay. It explains how scents are made. Did you know that most fragrances have 30 to 60 different ingredients in them? You would probably not think that right up front, but they're really deep in intensity, and they're complex fragrances. There are 3 notes. There's top notes, mid notes, and base notes to every fragrance. Fragrances that are more top note heavy don't last as long. Base note fragrances that are heavier in base notes tend to last longer. They're often like the gourmand and the pines and some of those scents. Also, we talk about in this section the fact that our warmers, our bars, are very oil loaded. In fact, our bars have more oil in them than any other bars on the market. We load, in fact, some people have come in and said, how could you possibly put that much oil in? It's not possible. Our bars are really heavily loaded with oil, with fragrance oil, which makes them last longer and be stronger. Okay. So that's important to know. A few pro tips. Get these new fragrances out to your customers. Stickers, samples, whatever the case may be. Go live on Facebook and do a first sniff. Involve your family. It's super fun. Let them be real and authentic. You can't go live and say you love every fragrance, you guys. You have to be real. People want honest answers. So if your kid literally hates one fragrance and it's like, oh, that smells like puke, great. Let them say that because it's real and honest, and people trust you when you're honest with them. I'd also encourage you to do a new catalog open house. Give your customers a chance to swing in and smell them. All right, now we're going to jump to warmers, page 16 and 17. I love how they've continued in this catalog to break the warmers down by category. So we see them kind of lumped together in different ways. Like this is the country life. So these are kind of more like the farmhouse and the Western vibes. And so we've got a few new warmers here. We've got the mini rodeo, which is the baby brother of the big full-size rodeo warmer. It is a mini warmer. It is hand painted. It does glow. It uses a traditional 15-watt bulb. It is 4 inches. So most of our mini warmers are either 3.5 or 4 inches. So this is a 4-inch mini warmer. So it is one of the bigger ones. And it's super cute, you guys, super cute. We also have in here golden grain. and I do have golden grain here. I'll show you at the end with it lit. Golden grain is on the right side. It's G in here. It is a gorgeous warmer. It's a metal warmer. It's about 6.5 inches. It is hand painted, and you can see the brush strokes on it. It's, you know, like a gold warmer underneath, and you can see the white brush strokes on it. I'll show you at the end. It does use a 20-watt bulb. Most would assume 25 based on the size, but it is a 20-watt bulb. The detail on it, the intricacy of the design is really, really incredible. The number of holes that have been laser etched into it is really gorgeous. So if you got the early season, the new season sales kit, the warmer, then you got that in it, which is how I have it at my fingertips. Also on this page, you're going to see a QR code that is a video for how the Country Living warmer is made. These videos are really popular. It's only 27 seconds, but it really does show our spotlight for our customers, how our warmers are designed and made, because a lot of people think that our products are mass produced, and they are not. You can even see in this someone filing down part of the warmer at one point. So you can see the detail and the craftsmanship and the real life people that are making these warmers. Okay. I also want to point out a couple other things on this page. I want to point out that retro black warmer that's in the catalog. Just a side note, you know, we've got the blue one in the Harvest brochure. If you have customers that have this black one or any of the other ones that we've had in the past, make sure you reach out and see if they want that pumpkin insert that's available in the Harvest brochure, because they all do mix and match with our truck collection. All right. Also, you're going to see when you go through this catalog, you're going to see next to the names of warmers some little teeny letters like a G or an H or LED or R. These things, if you go to the back, the flip out on the back of the catalog, there's a little kind of what would the word be? There's a little section that tells you what each of these means. Okay, so like C would be crackle, G glows when lit, H hand painted, LED multicolor light display, R reactive. So it helps you educate your customers about what to expect with the warmer. Okay, some of our warmers glow and you can see the light through, some do not. But this breaks it down so you never have questions about what the warmer is or how it's designed. All right, next page, we have a couple new warmers on this page. We have the Sunflower Mini Warmer. This is a smaller mini warmer. It's 3.5 inches. It is hand painted. It is a ceramic warmer, and the light does come through, but it's really mild. There also are some brush strokes on it. It's a shiny warmer, and I'll show you at the end, but there are some brush strokes on it that if you just look at it front on, you might not pick up. They are definitely part of the detail, but something that you're going to want to make sure that you take a look at. Okay, we also have the very, very popular Furry Friends warmer. Oh my gosh, you guys, this warmer is wildly popular already. It is 6.5 inches. It is ceramic. You can see how beautifully it glows. It's got all the dogs on it. It's got flowers. It's got butterflies. Lots and lots and lots of people are using this warmer to promote fundraisers for rescues, humane societies, etc. So if you are, that is a group that speaks to you, or you're wanting to get into fundraisers, this might be a product that you want to promote. Okay. Super crazy popular already. The number of people that I've seen that are using this for fundraisers is insane. Have a little bit of a different spin on fundraisers in just a little bit with another animal product. So then we get to my favorite page, the Connect with Nature page. You guys, these plant warmers, they're my jam. I'm telling you. Plants, yes, please. There's nothing new on this page at all. But I do want to point out a couple things. The aloe vera, the little garden, the succulent, they are great gifts for plant lovers. Now, little garden succulent, you can take out those plants and you can put something else in them. I've seen people put sand in them. I've seen people, make holiday displays, turn them into snowmen, do all the things with them. So you can do a lot with them. Okay. Pond's Edge, the black mini warmer here. A lot of people put them in men's bathrooms. If you have any hunting friends, especially duck hunting friends, but there's lots of options for it as well. Zen up on the top left there. It is modern, it is chill. It's also another popular men's warmer for holiday gifting. And the Himalayan salt warmer has been around for quite a while, but a lot of you are new and you haven't seen it before in person. It is a really large, substantial, heavy warmer. It is actually true Himalayan salt. So it's not just called the Himalayan salt warmer, it is legit a Himalayan salt warmer. So you can do your research on what that means. There are some therapeutics that people believe regarding it. We don't sell anything on a platform of therapeutics, but just so you know. Okay. Let's see what else. Next page. The Let Your Light Shine. So these warmers on pages 22 and 23 really have good light throw. They project really well. Some of them are a little unique in designs. You can see there's a QR code for the Sunset Sands warmer. Take the 26 seconds to watch that if you haven't. These QR codes are so great to share these videos like in your VIP groups or drop them into parties. Like it shows the whole blown glass process of this and how this warmer is produced, which when you look at it, you would have no idea, right? But it's truly art that's been created here. But there's a lot of light throw from these warmers. A Constellation I have, we got this one at SFR. It was also in the new season sales kit. It is a large, gorgeous, dark blue warmer that has really beautifully been sandblasted with these holes where the constellation comes through. The moon on it is not actually a hole, but the light does glow through it. It's really, really pretty. Pro tip, pay attention to the bulbs on the sizes on some of these warmers. Some of them, being unique warmers, might not have the size bulb you would imagine. For example, that Stargaze Mini E on here, it is a 10-watt bulb, not a 15, but you can always see the bulb size in the catalog. Okay, it's always there for you. All right, next page. The way to warm your heart. So these are warmers that really, gather people together and connect people, a sense of filling your space with decor that represents the comforts of home is how it's described. We've got 2 animal warmers on here. So we've got the new Farmhouse Pig, which is a 4-inch element. So no light comes through it. He is a sturdy guy though. He is sturdy and substantial. He's ceramic, he's hand painted, and it is a reactive glaze. Now I want to give you a little pro tip. Some people are using the Pig and the Deja Moo warmer. The Deja Moo warmer is not new, but some of them are using them for fundraisers for 4-H's. So that might be an organization that you might want to reach out to. Even that Live Simply Warmer, right? A couple other pro tips. One of our cord concealing warmer stands is shown here. This is a product that a lot of people don't know about or utilize. It is a really easy upsell. If you have a warmer stand, to show it at parties and events. They're not expensive. And people don't love having the mess of the cord, and the cord wraps underneath them and you avoid all that mess. It still plugs into the wall, right? But it avoids a lot of that mess. So, okay. All right. Also, the Life Begins After Coffee warmer. I'm a coffee lover. This is a fantastic holiday gift for the coffee lover in your life. I'm just saying. I always recommend this warmer for gifting. All right, so let's go to the next page. This house is a home. So a lot of these warmers, I think, are fantastic for housewarming gifts, re-litter baskets. 2 of them, those angel wings, are beautiful memorial gifts. And there's a lot of holiday gifting opportunity here as well. So we do have the new mini angel wings. It's a mini warmer. It is the little sister of the full size that has been so popular for quite a long time. It is a metal warmer with a glass dish. Full disclosure, I don't remember from SFR if there is any casting that comes off of the back of it. I'm inclined to say no because it doesn't say it, but I don't 100% know. You can see in the full size that there's hearts on the back. If someone knows, tell me in the chat. There's hearts in the back, and in the full size, it casts those hearts onto the wall. Oh, I love the fact that Becky's dropping all those other ways to use those warmers. Yes. Okay. There's just hearts. Okay, perfect. But some of these warmers are really fantastic for also like the Our Home, Our Life, Our Story. You guys, like that's that's a fantastic. And the home warmer, those are, and Heart is Home, those, like a lot of them, and Bless is Home, those are really great if you're doing realtor baskets. So, so good. Okay. Okay. Also the our story, it's hand painted, it's a reactive warmer, it's an element warmer, is only 3 inches tall. So it's not super tall, but it does have some width to it. I don't have the dimensions, but I remember looking at and thinking, that's a pretty good size warmer. It is perfect for wedding gifts, holiday gifts, realtor gifts, first home, first Christmas together, all those things. It's really important when we look at the catalog that we think outside the box. How could we market this product? Who needs this warmer? All right. Now we're going to the less is more. These are some of our more simple warmers, but simple does not mean beautiful. There are no new warmers on this page, but I do want to bring a few of them, attention to a few of them. The Golden Meadow warmer, the design underneath it is really beautiful, but the gold gilding on it is really incredible. The Welcome to Our Nest mini warmer is super popular for realtor baskets. The Forest Lights warmer and the etched hummingbird, the laser etching on these and the detail and the number of holes in them is so, so incredible. Actually, one is, I shouldn't say, one is sandblasted, one is laser etched. Okay. And then that Simply Diamond warmer that you can see on the bottom right side there, I think it is one of the most perfect starting warmers for someone who doesn't want a big warmer. They don't have a lot of space for a warmer. I think they're perfect for desks and other small places. They have a really small footprint to them. Like, it is only 2.5 inches tall. But having said that, it does hold, it has a full dish capacity. So it holds a full four cubes. So you get the whole scent experience with a really teeny warmer. So it is a good one to put in businesses because of its size. Yes. Oh, Hobby Lobby has a set of books that would look so good with our story warmer. I love that. Okay. All right, let's keep moving on. Now we are to what I would consider the best product in the whole catalog, the one that I am most excited about, and that is the Scentsy Air. If you attended SFR, there is no way you did not think that this was an amazing scent throw. Someone, if you attended SFR in person, drop in the chat what your impression was when you walked into that huge room and the only thing that was in that room was a big table in the middle with a Scentsy Air with pods going. It was unbelievable, the scent throw from this. Like, I remember Nicole and I walking into some rooms and we were like, we could smell before we got to the door. We were like, this is insane, the scent throw. The Scentsy Air is a brand new product. Not only is it gorgeous, it has a really pretty linen exterior, but if you look down on it, it's really beautiful looking. It holds up to 4 pods. There are 3 standard settings, low, standard, and high. You can run it continuously, or you can set it for 2, 4, 8 hours. It has 14 light modes. There's a rainbow option. There's a candle flicker, all the things. I could keep talking about all the features. It holds up to 4 pods, you guys, but the scent throw is huge. Okay, so I want you to think about a space in your home that you would put this. It will scent a room from 200, so that's like a 20 by 10 bedroom, you guys, or 20 by 10 room, to 1,000 square feet. You guys, 1,000 square feet of open space is a really large space. Yep. Yeah, my living room, open floor plan, my living room, dining room combo. We need this for my big den. Exactly. You guys, the scent throw, Kelly says my basement. Yeah, my dining room, living room. Like, we are talking a massive space that this offers a scent throw from. So this is one item that I would it's one of the reasons I would highly encourage you to do your own open house or new catalog launch party or whatever you want to do, or even just open a party that you're sharing the link with your customers so that when they order, you're accruing host rewards if you don't have a host, because you're going to want to get at least one of these, because this is going to sell when you experience it. When you can experience it and give the testimonial for it, you are going to sell this like crazy. It might even be a product that you want to loan out for 24, 48 hours to someone and let them experience it, because it's incredible. But you utilize those host rewards, you guys. Use host free credit, or use the half price items. You're going to need 2 half price items. Remember, that's 2 full half price items, not 1 half price item and 1 perpetual reward. But this is something that you are going to want to experience. I was talking to Dan earlier today, Dan Orchard, and I said, what are you excited about? And he said, well, after the great performance at SFR, he's really excited to see how the Scentsy Air, how we take it and we run with it. Because he said so many were blown away with the scent experience and scent throw. And he's exactly right. I left the room super impressed with it. Those who attended SFR as their incentive, like Natasha, actually received one of these. And so they've been experiencing it themselves. Okay. Yeah, Kelly, take yours to events, 100%. So good. Okay. This is also, in my opinion, a huge booking incentive for hosts because this is a product they're going to want. And why pay full price for it? Like, I don't want any of my customers to pay full price for something they can get half price or free. So it's a huge booking incentive so that they can use those half price items to get it half price. All right. Also on this page, we talk a little bit about pods, but I feel like the main attraction is 100% the Scentsy Air. All right, so let's go to the next page. Next page here, we've got our tabletop fans. They're great for flat surfaces. Like I always have one at my desk. This is the new one here. And I'll show you at the end when, I don't have the catalog showing, but this is Dandelion Days. It is our new edition. It is a heavy sucker, you guys. It is, it feels like ceramic. It's plastic on the inside, of course, holds up to 2 pods, but it is fantastic. We also have our other 3 tabletop fan diffusers. You will also see on this page our mini fan diffusers. Now, if you weren't paying attention to the discontinued list, we discontinued all of our mini fan diffusers except for 2. So now we have marble white and slate in the catalog. Okay, so we're down to 2. Why is that? I can only speculate. That's because of the anticipated hype for the new Scentsy Go, which is only $35, you guys. It is a great price point, and how fantastic would that be at $17.50 with a half price item? That new Scentsy Go, we received that at SFR, and I'd love to show it to you today, but Steve has it in his truck, and he is rescuing Logan from the side of the mountain right now. So I can't show it to you, but I love the new Scentsy Go. It is so good. It has a battery option. It takes 2 AA batteries. The batteries are not included. 2 AA batteries. It will go 22 hours in eco mode. Okay. It also has a USB cord with a plug-in option if you don't want to use batteries in it. But it is a perfect size. It's like, it's cute and it's petite and it's small and it fits perfect in my cup holder. And it's sleek and it's classy and it looks like it belongs in my car. It truly does. It's so pretty. But it's really great. The top unscrews and you can drop 2 pods in. You could use 1 or 2. It's your choice. And the very top piece you twist and it has the on off and the different options on it. We still have one other Scentsy Go, and that is just the standard white Scentsy Go that plugs in 10 hours of battery life. It's rechargeable, single fan mode, and rechargeable with USB, right? We also on this page have our wall fan diffusers, which again are super popular. My customers are more and more are loving pod products. Dan said that the most used product in his home right now is that Scentsy Go. And he said it has been on multiple road trips already. He said for research purposes only. And I would agree. I've traveled with mine as well. So good. It is a perfect gift for teens, new drivers, men, for people that are campers, all the things. I love the sleekness of it and the size. All right. Let's see what else. Then we're on to WiffBox and Scentsy Club. Scentsy Club. This is smack dab in the center of the catalog intentionally. They're the queen of the party, full spread, right in the middle. It's intentional because if you aren't promoting and marketing these, you are missing the mark, you guys. WiffBox is a fun surprise box every month. It gets your customers to try new products they wouldn't normally. And people love, I know we all share what the contents are, but it's supposed to be a surprise, you guys. You should know the contents are subject to change at any time. The only way to get the WiffBox half price is in a qualifying Scentsy Club subscription. On the other side of the WiffBox here, you've got Scentsy Club, fragrance on your schedule, talks about the perks of it, why you would want to have a subscription. Always get your bar exclusive products now for Clevers only, 10% off orders of $30 or more, half price item, including whiff box and bricks on orders $60 or more, referrals, rewards, discounted shipping, ships every 1, 2, or 3 months, no sign up fees, etc., etc. Cancel anytime. You guys get the idea. You know the value of Scentsy Club in your business. I would encourage you all to build your Scentsy Club to 500 PRV a month. That would be what I would encourage you to do. All right, next page. Now we've got a 2-page spread for our air purifier, which is another fantastic product. I cannot tell you, we had recent wildfires in my area, and I cannot tell you the nastiness that even though my doors were closed, like I opened one door in my basement and it smelled like a forest fire. It smelled like I was camping, and like I had a fire going. What my filters look like after that, it's disgusting. They are medical grade HEPA H13 filters. They capture 99.95% of unwanted airborne particles like dust, pollen, mold, and bacteria. I have my doctor uses them in her office. They're fantastic. Also, this page talks about getting your filters in Scentsy Club. That is the only way that it works in my house. Otherwise, I always forget when I'm going to need filters. So these pages are perfect. Also, I think the air purifier is another product you have to experience to really share and promote it. So it is something that I would encourage you, if you don't own one, if you haven't tried one, that you bank up some host rewards or a large party of customer orders so you can get it half price. Because it's a $250 item in the US, you need 3 half price items to get it half price. All right, let's see. Next page, fragrance flowers. We've got a few, you guys, you all know how much I love the fragrance flower, right? Like, it is one of my most favorite products. It is my go-to for gifting. It is a perfect gift for teacher appreciation, back to school, housewarming, birthday gifts, bridal showers, bridal gifts, Christmas gifts, like having them on hand, grab and go holiday gifts, thank you gifts for, like, if you go to someone's house for the holidays, for a holiday party, like you want to take them a hostess gift, or you go somewhere for Thanksgiving, they're the perfect gift. Secret Santa gifts. You guys, I don't know anyone who's gotten a fragrance flower who hasn't loved them. So I always encourage my customers to buy the 3-pack. There's also a QR code on here showing how they're made. It's solo wood. Each flower is handcrafted, assembled by hand, petal by a human. There's much more fragrance throw than a traditional reed diffuser. Fragrance can last up to 60 days. It absorbs it and holds it. I do like to put something under mine, you guys, because it's fragrance oil, right? So I do like to set something and tell my customers to put something under theirs. But they're perfect for small spaces, desks, nightstands, vanities. In fact, I just got rid of one that was up here because it was dry and I need a fall one to put there. But use that QR code that shows how they're made and share them with your customers. Let them see the process because it's really cool how they're made. Also, you can get any of the fragrances and any of the flowers that are not LTOs, right? That are not also licensed. New fragrances are cider mill, eucalyptus wreath, rum pum plum, and very vanilla. We also have fragrance flowers in the harvest brochure and the holiday brochure. So if you have fragrance flower loving customers, make sure you're getting the word out to them. Cider mill is going to be so popular. I do a huge business with the Christmas cottage and the autumn road trip and all those things. You can even search in your workstation who loves cider mill, who loves, forever fall, whatever the fragrances may be, and then recommend the fragrance flower. It's also a really great thing to use some host rewards and to gift to your hostesses, because once someone uses a fragrance flower, they come back and they buy more. Let's see. Pro tip. Oh, one more thing. Sometimes we forget. There is a little piece of paper around the bottom of that stem coming off the flower. You need to remove that little piece of paper off the bottom of the stem. And then the wick, when I say stem, like the wick, then the bottom of that will loosen up a little bit and it'll help it absorb the oil in. Okay. All right. Then we're going to go to our room sprays. As you know, last spring we went to a new formula. Our room sprays are no longer oily and gross. They are now water-based, fantastic. They are TSA friendly and travel friendly. They're 2.7 ounces, so they're under the TSA limit. And they're so much better than the previous ones we had, you guys. Pro tip, going into holidays, lots of people love to take the mugs from like Dollar Tree and they like to put a scent circle in them, maybe a little hot cocoa. They like to put a room spray in there, maybe a candy cane, and they package them up and they're great teacher gifts and other kinds of gifts as well. You can do all sorts of things with them. I also had customers who bought in bulk a couple years ago the roll of toilet paper. Now it was 2020 when toilet paper was a shortage, but I've had people come back and ask for them again. It was a roll of toilet paper with some little saying on the front about it being a crappy gift, get a toilet paper crappy gift. And then there was a room spray in the middle, and then it was just celloed up in a bag. So just fun, like white elephant gifts. So let's see. Yeah. All right. Also on there, and now the dog wants back in. I'm gonna let her scratch. Also on there, we've got our scent packs. We've got our travel twist, car bars, and there is a change to the scent circle that I want to make sure you're all aware of. And let me just back up. 32 non-licensed fragrances in the scent pack: Cherries Jubilee, Cranberry Candy Cane, Forever Fall, Rum Pum Plum, Sleigh Ride, and White Pumpkin and Driftwood are new. 23 car bars in this catalog, non-licensed, no additions. 9 non-licensed travel twists, no additions. But the scent circles, there has been a change. You used to be able to buy the scent circles individually. The price did change. The price went up to $10 in the US for a 3-pack. So they used to be $3 each or a 6-pack, and you could mix and match the fragrances. Now you're getting a 3-pack for 10, and all the fragrances are the same. There is also a bundle and save of 6 scent circles. So it's 2 3-packs. So you can choose a fragrance for 1 3-pack and a different fragrance for the other 3-pack. And so you would get 6 of them at a discounted price, but you cannot get 6 individual fragrances for the scent circles. I'm gonna let the dog in. Give me 1 second. We're back in, Grace. I would have no door left if I didn't do that. Sorry. Oh my word. She's not very happy that Steve is not here. All right. Next page, we're going to go to our laundry. Okay. Our laundry products are really great. The biggest mistake people make with their laundry liquid is they put too much in. Sometimes people will say, like, my laundry doesn't smell so good after I use it. You're using too much laundry liquid, you guys. Too much. It doesn't take very much. It's highly concentrated. Laundry, we've got dryer discs, we've got fresh, we've got laundry liquid, we've got washer whiffs in the tubs in the smaller container. I do want to point out Odor Out on here. Odor Out is available only in fresh, and it is the only fragrance that we have that isn't just fragrance, but it also is odor fighting. So, and it's only available in Scentsy Fresh. It used to be available only in a room spray when I joined years ago, but now it's available only in Scentsy Fresh. So, okay, let's see. Yes, okay, good question. Jen asked, are the scent circles going to still be individually wrapped? Yes. And how many car bars did I say? I said, let me scroll up and I'll tell you. 23 non-licensed car bars, 9 travel twists, and 32 non-licensed scent packs. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So the scent circles are still going to be individually packaged for now. They've said for this catalog, they will be individually packaged. They're hoping even when we go to the new catalog, even if they're packaged in a certain way, they still will be able to be separated and used individually. Okay. But for now, they will be kind of what you're used to. All right. Yeah, scent packs are really great for shoes too. Oh, and so is Odor Out, right? So good for shoes. I used Odor Out in my old car. Previous owner smoked in it, and the Odor Out finally killed that smell. Yeah, it is the only fragrance that we have that is odor eliminating. Okay, so if you have customers that are smokers or you have scuzzy teen boy smell in your home, It is really great. But I also, pro tip, I like to put scent packs, old scent packs in my teenage boys' scuzzy tennis shoes or other shoes, even their dress shoes. Ones that, scent packs that don't have a lot of smell left, but they still have a little smell. I put them in their shoes. Okay. Other thing I wanted to mention, Frosty Air is a new fragrance in laundry. It comes in dryer disc, laundry liquid, washer whiffs, and now the dryer sheets are in the catalog. They're no longer just an LTO, and we don't only have clothesline, now we also have Luna. So they soften fabric, they reduce static, and they release wrinkles. You get 80 loads for $11, and it says right in the catalog you only need one sheet. So some people are like, well, I can go to Target and I can get dryer sheets cheaper. Well, it's fine. But when I do that, I always toss in like 3 sheets from there. So give it a try with 1 sheet. All right. If you aren't promoting laundry, I feel like you're missing out big time. It is a great product and it is one of our fastest growing markets. Some people call it a gateway drug, so to speak, because you try laundry and you're hooked. It's a perfect addition to your Scentsy Club. I love to gift laundry. I actually attended a mastermind a few weeks ago in Laguna Beach and talked to Steffi and I said, what should I do? Because I was going to do fragrance flowers. And she said, but people were flying. So I had big concerns about doing fragrance flowers because people were flying. And I didn't know if they were all checking bags. Turns out they were checking a lot of bags, but I didn't know that. I said, I don't know what to do. And she said, do our washer whiffs. She said, our packaging is really trendy looking. It's really attractive. It's bougie. And she said, and it's such a good product and it's a pretty clean product. And so that's what I did. I called I called Amy Durnan and said, how do I package it? And Amy was like, oh, in 5 minutes. Amy's like, oh my gosh, she was on a Zoom and ironing something for her daughter for college, but she said, give me 5 minutes and I'll have this all figured out for you. And she sent me pictures. You do this or this or this. And then she cut the ribbon and headed in the mail to me the next day, like Amy Durnan style, right? So they were gorgeous. And I actually, to class them up a little bit, you don't have to because they've got, a scoop inside, but I used a wooden scoop on the front of them just to make them look a little nicer. And I gifted them to all the ladies and they were so well received. So, all right. Now we are to our clean collection. Our clean collection, it's really important that you know, like no phosphates, no dye, no ammonia, no chlorine, no bleach, right? These products are good. We have a new spit it out, Karen, a new fragrance, Ocean Air and Cotton Water, that these products come in, and swipes. Now we've added Johnny Appleseed to swipes, and Johnny Appleseed swipes are going to be huge for fall, huge. Okay. But the Ocean Air and Coconut Water is such a nice, clean fragrance. It's available in the all-purpose concentrate, the bathroom cleaner, and the counter clean. Pro tip, if you don't use our bathroom cleaner, you really should try it. It is really great for removing mildew, soap scum, and it is ammonia free. But seriously, try it because if you use it on like a glass shower door, you will be sold on it and you have a really good testimonial. Okay. Also, that all-purpose cleaner concentrate, it makes 6 bottles when you mix it with water. So if you've got your friends who love their glass bottles for their cleaning and they want a product that they can, that comes kind of in a refill, our all-purpose cleaner concentrate is it, because you can make 6 bottles from that. You just mix it with the water. So, all right, let's talk about body. Again, no parabens. I always butcher this. No phthalates. You guys can read it. And no gluten. I cannot pronounce it. So I'm gonna let you read it. But our body products are really fantastic too. They're infused with aloe and sunflower oil for extra softness. We do use good ingredients in them. We've added pink coconut to this catalog. My go-to in laundry, well, first of all, I love Jammy Time for kids. And I love to add Jammy Time to like with if I'm doing a gift basket for kids or if I'm donating something to a raffle at a school, I love to put Jammy Time in there with like a Scentsy Buddy and that kind of thing. But my go-to is Just Breathe. It's so good. All right. now we've got Scentsy buddies. Okay, so every catalog we have one buddy that sticks around the whole catalog, and it is blush the axolotl. Okay, I actually called Luke down and said, "How do you pronounce this?" Because I'm going to butcher the name. Axolotls are wildly popular, you guys, wildly popular, and she is stinking adorable. I actually said to Luke, "Is she a girl or a boy? She's named Blush, but is there anything weird about axolotls and gender?" And he was like, "No, Mom, no, I think she's a girl if her name is Blush." I was like, "Okay," because we butchered. Remember, Nicole, when we butchered? Yeah, Hedwig the owl. Yeah, so I'm traumatized. I have PTSD from that. So
I mean, no, I don't have any recollection of the event in question.
so we thought Hedwig was a girl, or no, we thought Hedwig was a boy. Hedwig is a girl. We screwed that up. That's because we have no Harry Potter knowledge at all. We do have only two buddy clips sticking around in the catalog. They're Jenna the giraffe and Ezra the elephant, but we have added back our Blanky buddies. And you guys, these are perfect holiday gifts for little ones and baby shower gifts. And we've added Lenny the lamb in fluffy fleece, and we have Bria the bunny in pink cotton. And she's returning, but Lenny the lamb in fluffy fleece. Oh my goodness, you guys, such a perfect baby gift. All right. And then you guys could put some jammy time, like hand cream in there or something too, right? All right. So now we're going to move on to our diffusers. There's no new diffuser shades in this catalog, but there are adorable new diffuser shades in the harvest and holiday catalogs. So make sure that you are promoting those to your diffuser loving fans. If you have not used our diffusers, you probably aren't selling our diffusers. It's kind of like the air purifier and the Scentsy air. You really have to experience it to promote it. So again, it's a product I would encourage you to save some host rewards and get. It's not an inexpensive product, but the quality is fantastic. And once you buy one, you can get those diffuser shades half price and mix and match them. They all mix and match. Now on the next page, we've got our deluxe diffuser. We used to have two, and now we're down to one. We only have the Jewel Deluxe diffuser. We got rid of the other one. This is a less expensive diffuser option. It has a huge water reservoir, and it goes up to like 35 or 36 hours. We also have 4 new oils in this catalog: Orchard Pear and Apple, Creamy Vanilla Nutmeg, Morning Air and Mountain Rosewood, and Black Raspberry Plum. Okay. And just to be clear, I know you all know this, but I'm going to say it anyways. We sell our oils on a platform of fragrance only. We do not sell any of our oils on therapeutics, even though our oils, like our peppermint, are just as good as the other peppermints out there. Our lavender, our 100% pure lavender, is amazing lavender, but we just sell on a platform of fragrance, not therapeutics. It's to avoid FTC violations and issues and all the things. We are a fragrance company. Now we have Harry Potter. There's no changes to this page from the previous catalog. And then we have our Disney pages. These now, the Harry Potter and the Disney, these are our staple items that are available all catalog long. Disney and Winnie the Pooh, like Stitch and Winnie the Pooh, those carried over from spring, summer as well. We will, of course, have lots of LTOs for Disney and Harry Potter, right? So always be watching for those, but these are the things that your customers can get all catalog. All right. And then last but not least, we have our charitable cause warmer all the way on page 58 and 59. It's really a beautiful warmer. It's called Woven. It is 5.5 inches. It's a 20-watt bulb, and it is a ceramic warmer with a reactive glaze over it. $9 in the US. From every sale will be donated to organizations. We'll go to the Scentsy Family Foundation. The Scentsy Family Foundation, in turn, will select organizations to support that are focused on hunger and food insecurity. Okay, hunger and food insecurity. Now, we have had organization. Now, so what do you do? So if you are involved or you know an organization that you think should benefit from some of this money that is involved with hunger and food insecurity, you go to sensycharitablecause.com, and it's actually in the catalog, and you can nominate the charity that you want to see supported. And we have had consultants in our downline. Vicki Schaefer is one of them that comes to mind, that have nominated organizations that have benefited from our charitable cause and our Scentsy Family Foundation. So if there's a cause if there's an organization that supports and helps with hunger and food insecurity in your community, I would highly encourage you to nominate them. You go to SensiCharitableCause.com and you nominate, and your customers can do the same. So when you're talking about this in a Facebook party or in person or at an event, encourage them to go to SensiCharitableCause.com and nominate their organization. Also, pro tip, there is a charitable cause ribbon at SFR, so you might want to sell a couple of these. All right. And then we close out our catalog with the You Can Do This page. I love the fact that they don't say join anymore. Okay. This is the partner with Scentsy pages, you guys. You can do this. Whether you're craving something different, the life flexibility, or just extra money, a Scentsy business is what you make it. This talks really clearly about the benefits. There is a QR code for the comp plan. And we've got the 2 standard starter kits at the bottom. Okay. You can always view the current starter kits on the workstation. I usually type in starter and it'll pull up whatever the current starter kits are if there's a promotion, right? Like this month, we have a $40 in the US option, a reduced cost kit, but you can always pull that up. So anyways, I love the aesthetic. I love how easy they've made the benefits with these rectangles that explain the main things. And then we're going to finish up with our fragrance grid. This is something you want to know where it is and you want to utilize it. It tells what products are available, in what scents are available, what products are available in what scents. I'm going to ignore the dog who's scratching again. And then after this, we have our bundle and save page, right? So please note the asterisk on here about excluding licensed products. And then what can be used like half price and that kind of thing. It's also on the bottom. And then at the back, we have the pullout grid. There's information about PayPal buy now, pay later, etc., in here. And in the top right corner of the back of this, you can see oh my word, the dog is not cooperating. You can see that little grid that I was talking about that tells you some of the things and some of the warmers. Please hold. Seriously? Even if I didn't close the door, she would still do that. She would not go up and down. She's nuts. Okay. Okay. So that is, and then on the back, we've got the start today for $99. This is a US catalog, so that's the US pricing. There's a big open space that you can put your information, you can mail the catalogs out, etc., etc., etc. All right. I'm going to stop sharing my screen and I'm going to show you a couple of these warmers if you want to see them. And then I'll stop the recording. I'll take any questions. I know we've gone like 72 minutes. So, all right, this is, let me spotlight myself and I'll show you. This is our new tabletop fan diffuser. Holds the pods. I have it on my desk. I actually just pulled it off, but it plugs in right here. This is the on-off switch. I have it plugged into my USB thing. Okay, you get the idea. It's really beautiful though. This is the Sunflower Mini Warmer. It's in our catalog. You can see, I don't know if you can see them. There's these lines that kind of go around it. They're throughout the whole thing. Just, I want you to be aware of it. It is part of the design and the decor for sure. They're meant to be there. And it's a really, really lightweight ceramic mini warmer. As opposed to, this is the only holiday, I have 2 holiday products or harvest products. As opposed to like this, hold on. I got this at SFR as opposed to this. This is a heavy one, right? And then I do have this because I had this sitting out. So I'll show you this. This is in the harvest catalog as well. Okay. And that's an element warmer, so there's no point in lighting it up. But let me show you. I'll show you some of these other ones lit up. You guys know I'm not Dan Orchard who does this on month end. Okay, and then here's a Constellation warmer. It is a really pretty deep navy color. And these are all holes here that have been sandblasted. Now this here does not go all the way through, but you'll see when I light it up that the color comes through. Let me light it up. But it's a beautiful navy, and then it's got a glass dish. Hold on one sec. My mom is sending me pictures of the dog on her bed right now. Can you see it? Really beautiful. And it's constellations. The name speaks for itself. I think we have like the Big Dipper, the little Dipper, all the things. Okay. And then golden green, I wanted to show you. It is a metal warmer. And it is, it's kind of a, I don't know, golden probably. And then it's got like this white brushed paint overlay on it. It's got a glass dish, but the light throws really beautifully through it. So the laser etching on it's really beautiful. And it truly does look golden. And then one more to show you over here. And that's Deep Roots. It's got this sparkle behind it. Oh, wrong one. Okay, so Deep Roots, you can see it like this, okay? And then it's got a glass dish. What you can't see, and I'm not sure I can show you really well, is there's this insert in it that sparkles. So when I turn it on, the whole thing sparkles. We'll see how well this shows through. I don't think I'm going to be able to show it to you. Can you see the sparkle? I'm not Dan Orchard. I don't do this as well as he does. But the sparkle is really pretty and it comes through. All right. So that is some of the warmers. I'm going to stop recording and I will